The diner was packed for the Saturday lunch rush. Maya Jackson moved between tables with practiced efficiency, balancing plates and refilling coffee cups. She'd been waitressing at Sonny's Diner for 3 years while putting herself through community college. 23 years old, saving every tip, dreaming of becoming a nurse. "Order up, Maya," Eddie called from the kitchen. "Got it." She grabbed the plates. Table 7. 2 burgers, fries, and a salad. The diner sat on the edge of Pinewood Estates, one of those suburban WA communities where every lawn was exactly the same height and every mailbox was regulation-approved beige. The diner had been there for 40 years, since before the development existed. Now it served as a border between the manicured development and the rest of town. Maya delivered the food, smiled at the customers, and turned to check on her other tables when she heard the door chime. 3 people entered, 2 men and a woman. All white, all wearing matching navy polo shirts with "Pinewood Estates WA Security" embroidered on the chest. They wore utility belts with flashlights, radios, and, Maya noticed with a chill, pepper spray. Not real cops. WA Security. But they carried themselves like they thought they were police. They took a booth near the window. Maya grabbed menus and approached. "Good afternoon, welcome to Sonny's. Can I start you folks with some drinks?" The woman, mid-40s with severe features and blonde hair pulled back tight, looked Maya up and down. "Water. No ice. And make sure the glass is clean." "Of course." Maya turned to the men. "Coffee. Black." The first man, heavy-set with a shaved head, didn't look at her. The second man, younger with acne scars and nervous energy, said, "Coke. And can you make sure it's fresh? Not flat." "I'll check. Be right back with those." Maya walked away feeling their eyes on her. That familiar prickle of discomfort. She'd dealt with difficult customers before. This would be fine. She returned with the drinks. Set them down carefully. Ready to order. The woman picked up her water glass. Examined it. Held it up to the light. "This glass has spots. I asked for a clean glass." Maya looked. The glass was clean. Maybe there were water spots from the dishwasher, but it was clean. "I can get you another glass. I shouldn't have to ask twice." The woman's voice rose slightly. "I'm a customer. I expect proper service." "Yes, ma'am. I'll get you a new glass right away." Maya took the glass back to the kitchen. Eddie saw her face. "Trouble. Just picky customers. WA Security from Pinewood." Eddie grimaced. "Those guys. They come in here acting like they own the place. Think their fake badges mean something." Maya got a fresh glass. Dried it with a clean towel. Made sure it was absolutely spotless. She brought it back. Set it down. The woman picked it up. Examined it again. "Better. Now, we need menus. I gave you menus when I brought the drinks." "No, you didn't." Maya looked at the table. The menus were right there. Directly in front of them. "They're right. Are you calling me a liar?" The woman's eyes went cold. "No, ma'am. I'm just saying the menus are on the table. I don't appreciate your tone." Maya took a breath. Forced a smile. "I apologize if my tone seemed inappropriate. Take your time with the menus. I'll be back in a few minutes." She walked away. Her manager, Rick, a white man in his 50s who'd owned the diner for 20 years, caught her eye from behind the counter. He gave her a sympathetic look. Maya checked on her other tables. Everyone was fine. She gave the WA Security table a few minutes, then returned. "Ready to order." Finally, the woman set down her menu. "I want a Caesar salad. But I need you to tell the kitchen, no croutons. Light dressing on the side, extra parmesan, and make sure the lettuce is fresh. Not wilted. Fresh. Can you remember all that?" "Yes, ma'am. Caesar salad, no croutons, dressing on the side, extra parmesan, fresh lettuce. And I need to know where your lettuce comes from. Is it local? Organic? I'd have to check with the kitchen. You should know this. A good waitress knows the menu." Maya bit back her response. "I'll ask the chef and let you know." The heavy-set man ordered a burger. The younger one ordered a BLT. Maya wrote it all down, went to the kitchen, and placed the orders. "Eddie, the lady wants to know if the lettuce is organic." Eddie laughed. "Organic. It's lettuce from the restaurant supply. It's fresh. It's clean. It's lettuce. Tell her that." Maya went back. "Our lettuce is fresh, delivered daily from our supplier. It's not certified organic but it meets all health standards." The woman's face pinched. "So it's covered in pesticides." "Perfect. I'll eat it anyway but I want it noted that I asked and was given substandard options." "Noted, ma'am." Maya escaped to her other tables. The next 20 minutes passed in relative peace. She brought out the WA table's food. Set it down carefully. Anything else I can get you? More water. And this salad looks dry. The woman poked at it with her fork. You asked for dressing on the side, ma'am. It's right here. Maya pointed to the small container of Caesar dressing. I know what I asked for. But you should have suggested that I might want more dressing. A good waitress anticipates needs. Maya's jaw tightened. Would you like me to bring more dressing? Obviously. Maya got more dressing. Brought it back. The woman didn't thank her. The table ate in relative silence. Maya checked on them once. They waved her away. When they finished, Maya cleared the plates. Can I get you dessert or coffee? Just the check. And make sure it's accurate. We'll be reviewing it carefully. Maya printed the check. Brought it over. Set it down. The woman picked it up. Studied it like it was a legal document. This is wrong. Ma'am, you charged us for 3 entrees. Yes, you ordered 3 entrees. But we're HOA security. We should get a discount. Maya blinked. I'm sorry, we don't offer an HOA discount. We have a police and military discount, but we are security. We're law enforcement adjacent. We keep the community safe. I understand, but our policy is for official police officers and active military. I don't have the authority to apply other discounts. Then get your manager. Maya found Rick. Explained the situation. Rick came over. Folks, I'm Rick, the owner. How can I help? The woman launched into her complaint. They were security. They deserved respect. They deserved a discount. They kept the community safe and this was how they were treated. Rick listened patiently. I appreciate your service to your community. But our discount policy is specific to police and military. I can't extend it to private security. I'm sure you understand. This is discrimination. The heavy-set man spoke for the first time. You're discriminating against us because we're not official police. We do the same work. No, sir, it's just our policy. We have to draw the line somewhere. This is ridiculous. The woman stood up, pulling out her wallet. She threw cash on the table. Not enough. About $5 short based on the check total. Ma'am, there's still. That's what the service was worth. Your waitress was rude, incompetent, and argumentative. We're not paying full price for that experience. Maya's heart sank. She'd worked the table for an hour. Dealt with their attitude. And now they were shorting the bill and she wouldn't get a tip. Ma'am, the total is. Are you going to make this an issue? The woman stepped closer to Maya. Invading her space. Because we're security. We have authority. And we don't appreciate being harassed over a few dollars. Rick intervened. It's fine. It's fine. You folks have a good day. The 3 HOA security officers walked out. But they didn't leave. They stood in the parking lot, huddled together, looking at the diner. Looking at Maya through the window. Rick, I'm sorry. Not your fault, Maya. Some people are just miserable. He saw her face. What's wrong? They're still out there. Rick looked. Probably just talking. They'll leave. But they didn't leave. Maya finished her shift at 2:30. She'd made decent tips from her other tables, but the HOA table had soured her mood. She clocked out, grabbed her purse, and headed for her car. The 3 HOA security officers were still in the parking lot. Standing by their vehicle, a white SUV with Pinewood Estates Security on the side. Maya tried to ignore them. Walked to her car, a 10-year-old Honda Civic. Excuse me. Maya turned. The woman was approaching. Can I help you? We're conducting a security check. We've had reports of theft in this area. I need to see what's in your purse. Maya's stomach dropped. Excuse me. Your purse. Open it. We need to verify you haven't stolen anything from the diner. I work here. I haven't stolen anything. Then you won't mind showing us. The 2 men had moved closer, flanking the woman. You don't have the authority to search me. You're not police. We're security officers with jurisdiction over this area. The diner is on the border of Pinewood Estates. That gives us authority. No, it doesn't. You're private security for an HOA. You have no authority over me. The woman's face hardened. Are you refusing to cooperate? I'm refusing an illegal search. Illegal search. We're trying to prevent theft. Unless you have something to hide. Maya felt other people watching. Customers leaving the diner. Eddie had come outside for a smoke break. I don't have anything to hide. But I know my rights. You can't search me without cause and you don't have legal authority. The heavy-set man stepped forward. Ma'am, you're being uncooperative. That gives us reasonable suspicion. Reasonable suspicion of what? I haven't done anything. You're being aggressive and hostile. Refusing a simple request. That's suspicious behavior. Eddie walked over. Hey, leave her alone. Maya's worked here for 3 years. She's not a thief. This doesn't concern you, the woman snapped. It concerns me when you're harassing my coworker in our parking lot. We're not harassing anyone. We're conducting official security business. You're not official anything. You're WA busybodies with fake badges. Eddie pulled out his phone. I'm calling real cops. Don't bother. We'll call them ourselves. The woman pulled out her radio. Dispatch, this is Unit 3. We have a suspected theft at Sonny's Diner. Suspect is a black female, approximately 5'6", wearing a waitress uniform. She's refusing to cooperate and becoming aggressive. Requesting police backup. I'm not aggressive. Maya's voice rose. I'm just standing here. She's raising her voice, the woman said into the radio. Situation may be escalating. Please advise responding units. Maya felt tears of frustration. This couldn't be happening. She'd done nothing wrong. Nothing. The younger man with acne scars moved behind her, blocking her path to her car. Ma'am, you need to stay put until police arrive. You can't detain me. You're not police. We're making a citizen's arrest for suspected theft. I didn't steal anything. Then why are you so defensive? Eddie was on his phone with 911, explaining the situation. Rick came out of the diner. What's going on here? These people are harassing Maya, Eddie said. Accusing her of theft. Trying to search her. Rick's face went red. Maya's one of my best employees. She hasn't stolen anything. You three need to leave. Now. Before I ban you from my property. We're not on your property. We're in the parking lot, which is shared space between your diner and Pinewood Estates. The woman was enjoying this. Maya could see it in her eyes. The parking lot is part of my lease. It's my property. Leave. We're conducting official business. You're conducting bullshit. Get off my property or I'm pressing charges for trespassing and harassment. Sirens in the distance. Getting closer. 2 police cars pulled into the parking lot. 4 officers emerged. Maya recognized one of them. Officer Patterson. He'd come to the diner regularly for coffee. What's the situation? Patterson asked. The WA woman launched into her story. They'd noticed suspicious behavior. Maya had been argumentative and hostile in the diner. They suspected she might have stolen money from the cash register. She'd refused to cooperate with their security check. She was being aggressive and threatening. Maya listened in horror. It was all lies. All twisted. Patterson turned to Maya. Miss Jackson, is that accurate? No. I waited on their table. They were difficult customers. They shorted the bill. And now they're accusing me of theft because I refused to let them illegally search my purse. She's lying, the woman said. We paid in full. And we have every right to conduct security checks. Ma'am, you're private security. You don't have the right to detain or search anyone. Patterson looked at Rick. Rick, what's your take? These 3 came in for lunch. Were rude to Maya the whole time. Shorted the bill by about $5. Then waited in the parking lot to harass her. That's what happened. Patterson nodded. Miss Jackson, do you have anything from the diner in your purse? Just my phone, wallet, and keys. Everything I came to work with. Would you be willing to show me? Voluntarily. Maya hesitated. She didn't have to. But she also wanted to prove she hadn't stolen anything. Yes. She opened her purse. Showed Patterson the contents. Phone, wallet, keys, lip gloss, hand sanitizer. Nothing from the diner. Satisfied. Patterson looked at the WA security. She could have stashed the money in her car, the woman insisted. Do you have any actual evidence of theft? Any proof? She was acting suspicious. Acting suspicious isn't a crime. And you're not law enforcement. You have no authority to detain, search, or accuse anyone. Patterson's voice was firm. You need to leave. Now. Or I'm citing you for harassment. Harassment. We're the victims here. Ma'am, I'm not going to ask again. Leave. Now. The 3 WA security officers retreated to their SUV, muttering about the injustice.